So tell me, world, are you scared of the dark? When it all goes down and the lights go out, I'm not the one you wanna see. Some will and some won't, some do and some don't. Now tell me who you're gonna be. See, I couldn't really give a fuck if I am so unbearable. All that I really care about is that I'm uncomparable. They're bigger than me and they're quicker than me, but they know that nobody is sicker than me, cause they can kill X and they can kill Y.
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, episode 29, season number 5, West Ham United, and hopefully the half-time barrage of explicit content at the boys to wake them up and hopefully make them realise that they're playing for a great club and not just some 2-bit club that they need to do the business on a regular basis. We see Filippo breaking forward into the box, cuts back inside, pulls the trigger, 1-1 after 48 minutes. And the speech has delivered what we needed straight away, an early goal in this game to set us up, hopefully to go on to victory. I just want to say a quick sorry for not having this episode up yesterday. It should have been up on the Thursday, but due to unforeseen working circumstances, the episode is unfortunately delayed and is going up today on the Friday. And look at Adrian, he's not very impressed by being hauled off the pitch. You know, if you're not putting in the performance, you've got to get off that park. We can't settle for second best. We really need our boys to be all at the races. But look at Daniels. England international Daniels, he's a very good player. Knocks the ball through to Routledge. Routledge with a nice little piece of skill, knocking it past the centre-back. And Swansea take a 2-1 lead after 57 minutes. He was given too much time, too much space to do damage. We've really got to buck our ideas up. But while we're watching the content in the background, I want to say thank you for all the recommendations for the big summer changes. It's given me a lot of food for thought. As Filippo breaks into the box, goes to pull the trigger, but the defender clattered him. It looked like he caught his ankle, and he's gone down really heavy. I'm not sure. I can't make out if he's holding his knee or his ankle. No, hold on. He's moving. He's holding his ankle. It looks like Filippo is holding his ankle. He doesn't look in good shape at all. He's trying to get to his feet, but he's struggling at this moment in time to get to his feet. No, he's in a bad way. This is absolutely devastating. Filippo is in a bad way. He's going to have to be hauled off the pitch as quick as possible. I'm not sure if he needs a stretcher, but at this moment in time, he does not look in a good way. He's on his feet, but he really is struggling to walk off that pitch, and he does not look best impressed, to say the least. He was really playing well at the beginning of the second half. Really looked like he had the bit between his teeth. Getting that early goal, he was well and truly fired up and up for this game, but as you can see, Filippo does not look a happy chap. He is not impressed, but it's okay. We have Carlos Tevez. We'll bring on Tevez. We've got some good depth. So yes, the big summer changes that will be coming. I've got to say thank you for all the player recommendations, for all the ideas of who should stay, who should be loaned out, who we should sell, and who we should actually concentrate on buying. As Tevez breaks into the box and pulls the trigger. 82 minutes gone, and Carlos Tevez with probably the biggest goal of the season. This possibly could rescue a point. There's still 8 minutes left in the game. Could we possibly go on to grab the winner and the 3 points? Hopefully so, but Swansea are playing so well, knocking the ball out to Danny Graham on the right-hand side. He's trying to make his way into the box, but Kolka is doing such a manful job over there with Eduardo, keeping him at bay. The ball's knocked back to the centre of the park, and Isco with a huge tackle, and again following up the tackle. Isco really getting a bit between his teeth and showing that he's committed to the team. And the referee does blow the full-time whistle, unfortunately. And the score is Swansea City 2, West Ham United 2. And we're going to find out how long Filippo is out for. I don't actually want to have a look. And oh, fucking hell, no. Shit the bed. Sprained ankle. That's not too bad, but it's 3 weeks. 3 weeks, as we know, that could be at least 4 to 5 weeks out, which is absolutely ruddy devastating at this time of the season. We've got 7 games left. We sit in 7 games and we sit in 3rd place, John, you absolute mug. Spurs are absolutely galloping away at this moment in time. We've got Spurs in a couple of weeks, I think. I believe we've got Wigan, Everton, Southampton, and then we play Spurs. So if we keep digging out results, hopefully that could be a really, really big, important game. But who will know? We've got a lot of games, as I say, we've got to play Wigan, Everton and Southampton. Southampton have been tricky in the past. Everton have not always been straightforward. Wigan we have quite a good record against, so I'm hoping that we can do the business. As you can see, I've placed Isco in the cam position while Filippo is out injured. As we know, he's out for at least 4 to 5 weeks. Adrian is not very happy at this moment in time at being overlooked for the cam position, but we've got plenty of games for him to be tried and tested in that position, so hopefully he won't be too demoralised. But it's going to be really, really tough. And just getting back to the big summer changes, some of the ideas were fantastic of what players to actually, you know, sell on. It's given me a lot of food for thought, and I will be over the sort of the next few days, 3 or 4 days before I start recording, having a really good think about what direction I want to take the side in, and hopefully start putting together what we used to do back in Season 1, the actual player reviews, which will lead me on to something later in this episode, actually at half time. Today in this episode, we're going to have a half time show, which will be the development squad with new graphics. Please don't laugh at the graphics. I am absolutely diabolical when it comes to Photoshop and graphics, so don't expect something from Picasso. But look at Eduardo getting in there straight away, got the game between his teeth already, and Bandz here nearly getting on the end of that. Eduardo looks 100% up for this game. Fantastic ball into Tremble there. Tremble breaking through the centre of the park, knocking the ball into Eduardo. Eduardo cutting it onto his right foot, goes to pull the trigger, but it's great defending by Wigan. But Bandz here just slots it across to John Guidetti. That was really unselfish play there by Bandz here. Must say, he obviously knows that John Guidetti must be low on confidence at this moment in time after those huge misses against Milan, home and away. That is really great character showing from Bandz here to actually to set him on his way and set him up. It really was fantastic. The foul's been awarded, and Isco, chance to put the ball down. He looks like he's going to have a dink, and Wigan trying to encroach on the free kick, but Isco is going to line this one up. Hopefully he'll stick this in the top corner. Oh, that's a cracking effort. Well played there, Isco. Not renowned for scoring free kicks. He actually hasn't taken that many free kicks for the club. Normally it's Filippo, but look at Eduardo strolling forward. Wigan seem to be backing off. It's all for Eduardo! Oh my God! 36 minutes of the game, and Eduardo has just unleashed an almighty rocket launcher into the top corner. Unbelievable. Shrugging off the defender who's trying to catch up with him. The CDM comes across to him, but it's too late. Eduardo just opened up his foot and unleashed a biblical shot into the top corner to give West Ham a 2-0 lead and make the manager extremely happy. But Wigan are never down and out. They really do have a dogged resistance. And that's a great ball in. And that's really poor goalkeeping there by Butland. Butland, who is also at the centre of rumours that he could be transferred in the big summer changes. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens there, because we found out that Danny Barrera is no taller than a dwarf, which is I think he's 5'4", which is really scary, but he has a potential of 94 as a goalkeeper. And as you can see, we've just reached half time. West Ham United 2, Wigan Athletic 1, and we're now going to go into the development squad and see the highlights of the past 2 games for the development squad with the new graphics. Hopefully you like them and won't laugh too hard, and also with the new concept I have for the actual development squad. It's something that we used to do back in Season 1 for when we used to buy the players, and that is something I want to bring back for transfers, the player reviews. Now, my theory is, my idea is, as you can see, we're away to Fleetwood. I want to say a big thank you to all the West Ham United fans, because we took 1,000 travelling fans to this game, which is absolutely monumental. As you can see, we've got a little bit on the screen to read. Hopefully you guys can read that. Let me know in the comments below if that's clear enough and readable, if it's 100% legible, as Rocker shows that he has grit, determination and a lot of aggression. Slightly mistimed tackle, but you know, it's nice to see that the players have got the bit between their teeth and they're really playing hard for the club. So yeah, as I was saying, here we go. This is Tremble, just showing a bit of a highlight of Tremble as he does a nice silky run, breaking forward to show his pace, his power and his skill, and it breaks off into him. Unfortunately, nothing comes from it, but yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing with the development squad. It's as well as showing you all the goals from the games, as Bizzett sticks into the top corner. What a goal, son! That was absolutely fantastic. As well as showing all the goals, obviously, from the games that we play. Pick a player and actually highlight him and try and put together a little mini review just to show you how the player's actually doing, and hopefully you'll see that he's got some skills, or he can get some good shots off, or if it's like Schaaf, or it's not Schaefer, that's Portsmouth John. If it's Xavi, the Italian Xavi, we have number 14 in the centre of the park, plays as our sort of CDM. You know, showing him getting some good tackles in, some good headers. Just doing it like a mini review of a player. Perhaps putting some of his statistics up on the graphics. Something like that. Let me know in the comments below if you like that idea. It's just something I was thinking about when I was sitting at work today having a cup of tea. It just sort of came to me and I had to write it down. I was like, no, that's a fucking great idea. But to me, it's a great idea. It might not be to you guys. So hopefully you guys will let me know what you think about that. Because it's something I'm bringing back for the transfers, obviously, because I really enjoyed that. It was really cool, you know, putting together this little montage on a player, you know, 3 or 4 players, put a little montage together of, you know, some skills, some passing, some headering, some shooting, some tackling, to highlight their best bits, you know, in the quest to sign them. And as you can see, the boys are doing really well in the league. Obviously, you probably noticed that we've only been showing 2 games. I simmed 1 game. I'm going to sim a few games, obviously, but the boys are doing very well at the moment. Won all 4 games, and Tremel again. Look at Tremel; he's just so silky and sublime. He literally just glides past players, absolutely glides past players, and he pulls it back onto his right foot. And look at that shot! The boy has a 2-star weak foot, but my God, it didn't look 2-star there. And look at Miguel; what a shot! The dip on that shot at the end was absolutely unbelievable. You watch this on the replay as Miguel just breaks forward. He got a great piece of acceleration, which he's renowned for. He's a strong, dogged player, and he's got a nice piece of acceleration. He just accelerates away from the defender and the centre midfielder, and then unleashes a little rocket launcher, and it just dips at the end, which was fantastic. And again, this is just a highlight of our boy Busy, or aka Bizit, wearing a number 9 shirt. Nice piece of play there. Nice piece of skill. Nice piece of trickery. Getting away from the defender with such consummate ease. Cuts back inside and looks to pull the trigger as Miguel gets in the bloody way. Would you, Adam and Eva? But look at that. Great tackle there by our Xavi. The ball's fed through to Miguel, and Miguel slots the ball home to make it 2-0 on the stroke of half-time, and that's the way the game finished. 2-0 at full-time as well, which was fantastic. So yes, that was the development squad. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you actually think about it. If you like the graphics, if you like the idea of picking a player and doing a mini review on him, perhaps we could do a little poll. Which player you would like to see a review on, and I'll concentrate on trying to get some content for him. It's going to be difficult because we're playing them on world class, so it's not always easy, but at this moment in time, really loving the development squad. They're playing extremely well. But look at Tremel picking up the ball. We just seen him in the game, cuts back onto his left foot, and look at the freaking shot on Tremel. He showed it in the development squad game with his right foot, but his stronger foot, the left foot, is just unbelievable. It is of just epic proportion. The way he cuts back inside, he really does remind me of the Dutch lad Arjen Robben. The way that he cuts back inside, he put the ball out in front of him and just unleashed an unbelievable shot. He's just absolutely amazing. Again, he cuts back onto his left foot, goes for the finesse shot, takes a slight deflection, but I think that was going to be on target as well. I think that boy's got a huge future at the club. I think he's going to be one of the absolute superstars of West Ham United. I really feel he's going to be at the club for many years and progress in a fantastic fashion. So yes, guys, let me know in the comments below, as I say, regarding the development squad, if you like that idea, if you like that concept of doing a player review. And I'm going to start getting together all the content for the big summer changes, because as you know, as Isco slots the ball home after 77 minutes to make it 4-1. And come back with a big result after that disappointment of the Swansea game. I'm going to start putting together the big summer changes, because that's going to be a really exciting video. It's going to be a live video, but you're going to have like cutscenes, a little bit like that, like a halftime show as such. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry for it being a day late, and I look forward to catching you tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Bye.